Right then, ladies and gents, how is it going? Well, I'm out on my Angry Bee, as you can see. It's a glorious sunny day. It's not the hottest, but it's still okay. It's still nice and warm. Still nice and warm for this time of year. This is the first time I've gone out to play on this bike since, this year, but mainly since getting it MOT'd. I just recently got that done over at T North East, which is my MOT station of choice. I changed the gearing on this last year and fitted the speedo healer, and even though I used the speedo healer web app, the mobile phone app Jobberoo, to program it, which is pretty much foolproof, I'd have thought, it was coming up wrong. It was coming up wrong each time, and I've put on some imaginary miles onto this bike. It's got about 5,000 miles more on the clock than it should have, which is rather frustrating, because I had planned on selling it this year, and paired with this jacket, with the testing I was doing on the speedo yesterday, I've scratched the paint on the tank, because this jacket's got a bloody metal zip. So it's kind of kiboshed my plans of selling my immaculate Gixer to raise some money for a different bike. So yes, which basically means I've decided to keep this, at least for the near future. Yeah, so I think I should keep this for a little bit. I've hardly ridden it, so it's only fair that I do anyway. I've not ridden it because I dislike it. It's just over the time I've had it, I've been doing other riding. It's the trouble with having multiple motorcycles, and having multiple motorcycles that you love, especially when they're very different. Over winter, I tend to trail ride a lot more than I do in the summer. So that's why the Aprilia's had far more use, and also it's more comfortable. I've got an injury and stuff like that, and although I put these straight bars on here to alleviate that, they don't really work too well for my injury. They are more comfortable for my fat belly, but not my injury. And I'm not really sure if the issues with my injury are because of the bars not sorting the problem, or whether it's just because this bike is just bonkers fast. Because it's bloody bonkers fast. This is a steep old hill, this is. I've known cars not be able to make it up here. We're alright though, we got low gears. Ooh, well that sucks. Grr.
Keep that bike from a side down.
Well, I had hoped to go the nice way to Box Hill, but it was closed. So I'm going to go through all this traffic. Still, it's a lovely day to be on a motorcycle. But yeah, I don't know whether I edited in or edited out the bits I was just saying, so I shall say it again. Yes, my rotator cuff injury, I thought would be a lot better on this with straight bars compared to how I had it with the clip-ons as stock. And I thought, actually, well, that if that works, that bodes well for my theories on my Touareg, doesn't it? It bodes well for my theories on my Touareg about fitting narrower and lower bars to that, so my arms aren't quite so high and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know now. And one thing that I do know is that the issues I'm having with this bike aren't necessarily to do with the handlebars. They're to do with the fact that it's blooming fast. It's El Rapido. Yes. And I could just be pulling my arm out of its sockets. And with the gearing change I've done, and the fact that it's already got 150 horsepower, as good as damn it. So, yeah. I think it might be just that the bike's a bit fast and it's straining my arm, which is good, because it means it's fast. Oops. Admittedly that was first gear, but that was a power wheelie. That's how fast this thing is, and it was unintentional. Right, well, this is an experiment because, as far as I believe, Rykas is now no more. There is no more Rykas. Our goodest local biker calf is gone. So let's see what we got instead. I think it's just going to be an empty car park, to be honest, because there's no calf. There's no calf. So, although it smells like there's a calf. It's not bacon. There's people. The lights are on. I thought it was gone. Or maybe that was just their last weekend. Okay. Yeah, the boss meetup was this weekend that we've just had. Yeah, maybe that was their last weekend of stuff happening here. Oh, look at that fuel light. Good timing. Oh, I'm glad about that, because I am starving. I am starving, and I was thinking I was going to have to go to Newlands Corner, and Newlands Corner was closed as well last time we were up there for food. Nice Leverdas. Nice Leverdas. Some shiny motorcycles. Right, let's get some noms. Well, that is good news. Rykas isn't going anywhere. Just a change of management. It'd be a shame to see the old ones go. They've been here quite a while, but good to know that Rykas is not going anywhere. Awesome stuff. That's a neat little 125, that. Very neat little 125. Awesome. Right, let's get out of here. By the way, I'm sorry if my audio sounds a bit weird today. I'm using my old crash helmet, which always sounds a little bit muffled compared to my adventure lid, which is odd because this is actually an adventure lid itself, just converted to street with the peak taken off.
Keep that rubber side down.
Cockers. Everyone hates me. So the gearing changes on this bike are only good for about 135, 140 mile an hour. So I've knocked quite a lot off the top end of this bike now. Don't ask me how I know. There was a very long straight dual carriageway back there. This always used to be a fun corner on my old Gixer. Just wheelie over it as you go round the corner. Lovely job, but a bit too much traffic today. Not that it makes much sense because I ride all year round. But it's officially biking season. I've got my first bugs on the visor. First bugs on the visor for the year. Nice. They are quite hard impacted. Yes. Yes, they might well have succumbed to 135 to 140 miles per hour of wind or stopping power. Well, I have no idea what sort of a video this will become. No idea at all. I don't know how much I've recorded, what I've recorded, whether any of it makes any sense. Who knows? It's all a mystery. Okay, well that, I guess, is just about a wrap. Traffic and rubbish and boring dual carriageways. It's over. It's all over, I tells you. So, yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button and drop in a comment. Right, bye!
Keep that rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that bike rubber side down.